good evening. Welcome to Siri PathaShale. In the last class, you have learned about simultaneous equations, ಅದರ solution find out ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೆಂಗೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ methods ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ. So, in today's class, let us go with the new chapter, quadratic equations. Okay. It is chapter number 4. Okay, in your textbook, chapter number 4, it is quadratic equations. So, before starting to solve the problem, let us learn what is a quadratic equation. What do you mean by that? Quadratic equation andre enu anta tilkolona. So, in 9th standard, okay, you have learned about polynomials, isn't it? Different types of polynomials. What is a polynomial? It's polynomial. An algebraic expression is said to be a polynomial when it has when each of the term has the positive integral exponent. So suppose if you take an algebraic expression, that is x square plus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. In this, here each of the term, x square is one term, 5x is one term, here 1 is one term. Here, what is the highest exponent of this term? It is 2, plus 2. Here also plus 1. Here it is 0 actually. 1 into x to the power of 0 it is. Okay. Similarly, we can take 5 x to the power of 4 minus 3 x square plus 2x is equal to x. It is an algebraic expression. This is an equation because I have equated to 0. This is an expression. See the power of each term. Here highest power is 4 plus 4. Here we have plus 2. Here it is 1. So here also we have all positive integral powers or whole numbers as powers. Okay, so such expressions, algebraic expressions are called polynomials. Okay. So each of the term, prati one term alli kuda variable giro power should be a positive integer or 0. That means a whole number it should be. Okay. ಬೇರೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ we cannot call it as a polynomial. You have learned types of polynomials also. You have learned about linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, then biquadratic polynomials. You have heard about this in 9th standard, isn't it? And cubical polynomials. A polynomial with a single power. Okay, that highest degree is 1. If highest degree is 1, it is called linear polynomial. And if the highest degree is 2, it's quadratic polynomial. So here, if I write one more, y plus 5 is equal to 6. Here, highest power is 1. This is a linear polynomial. And since I equated to 6, here we have equation signs, equating sign. So it is a linear equation. Okay. So linear polynomial can be a linear equation if there is equal sign between them. This is highest degree. Degree of this polynomial is 2. Okay, so highest degree 2. Highest power is 2. So degree is 2. This is a quadratic polynomial. If I equate this to 0, then it becomes a linear quadratic equation now. And now here we have power is 4. Okay, highest degree is 4. Here we have 2, here we have 1. Highest is 4 among this. Okay, so it is a biquadratic polynomial. If I equate this to 0, it becomes a biquadratic equation. Here also I can convert, isn't it? If I bring this to LHS, it becomes y plus 5 minus 6 is equal to 0 or y minus 1 is equal to 0. So all these are now equations, linear equations. This is quadratic, this is biquadratic. So if any polynomial is equated to 0, we get equations. So a polynomial, a quadratic equation, a polynomial can be a quadratic equation if it is equated to 0. So this is an example for quadratic equation. Highest degree is 2. Okay. So now let us learn how to write a quadratic equation in standard form, or what is the general form of a quadratic equation. Let me explain. Take this example only. This is the first example. X square plus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. I'll give you some more examples. I'll take 2y square minus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. Another one I'll write, just it is m square plus 2 is equal to 0. I'll write one more. It is root 2 a square minus root 2 a square minus, that means that because I don't take a, why I am not taking a you will come to know afterwards. Okay, root 2 x square plus x plus 5 is equal to 0. Oh, you see all these four equations now. All these are quadratic equations because power is highest power. Degree is 2. Degree 2. Here degree 2. Here also degree 2. That means highest exponent of the variable is 2. Okay, now see, let us see the coefficient. Okay, what is the coefficient of x square? 1. Nothing means 1x square. Okay, here coefficient of x is 5. And this is a constant. Here, what is the coefficient of y square? 2. Okay, here coefficient of y is minus 3 and 5 is a constant. Let us take this third one now. M square, coefficient is 1. It is 1 m square. Here we don't have y term. Okay, that means here, since we don't have y term, we don't have another its coefficient also. Now we have third term, that is, what is this? This is constant. See this now, coefficient is root 2. Here coefficient is 1 and this is third term is a constant. Now so by saying this, can we set a general form? Yes, we can. So if I take the coefficient of x square or the first term with the degree 2 or with power 2 as a, it would be a x square. Generally we take the equation with the x now. Here x is a variable. Ax square plus if I take this as the coefficient of x or the term with power 1, okay, exponent 1 as b, then it is bx plus 1. It is a constant, we consider this as c. Okay, see all this now is equal to 0. This is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is general form or standard form of a quadratic equation. See now what is a here? A is equal to 2. B is equal to minus 3. C constant 5. Here a is equal to 1. We don't have b and c is equal to plus 2. Here a is equal to root 2. B is equal to 1. C is equal to constant 5. So what type of numbers do we have? Here all these are real numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 1, root 2, 1, 2, 1, these are rational numbers. We need not always, we can have even 1 by 2 also here. We can have a negative number also. Okay. So all these are what type of numbers are these? Real numbers. Root 2 is irrational. Okay, rational numbers, irrational numbers together make the set of real numbers. Okay, so A is real number, B is also, it should be a real number, and C also. So where A, B, C, that is A, that B and C all should be real numbers, belong to the set of R. And what is the condition to be provided here? See here, in case if this is 0, okay, instead of 1, if I have 0, 0 into x square, what do we get? 0 only. Then this equation becomes 1x square plus 5x plus 1. That becomes what? It is 0x square is 0, 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. And then 0 multiply ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ coefficient, we get this equation. Suppose in second equation, in place of minus 2, if I have 0, that is if b, a is equal to 0. Then what do we get? 0 into y square 0. We get minus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. See the third one. Here also if a is equal to 0, what happens? We get only 2. 2 is equal to 0. Okay, or 2, it's a constant. Then third one, if this is 0, coefficient of x square, that is if a is equal to 0, what do we get? X plus 5 is equal to 0. So what are these? Linear equation. Linear equation in one variable. This is a constant polynomial. Linear equation in one variable. So what do you conclude by this? We can say a should not be equal to 0. If a 0 agbitre, the equations ella quadratic equation agalla, they will become either linear equation or zero polynomial or a constant. So a should not be equal to 0. First coefficient of x square ಯಾವುದು power 2 ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಅದರ coefficient 0 ಇರಕೂಡದು. Okay, 0 ಇದ್ದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು linear equation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ constant ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. So this is the condition should be provided. So suppose 4 equation ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ find the linear equation or recognize or identify the quadratic equation. The first thing you have to see the power of the first term. Okay, power of the variable. If it has 2, highest power is 2, that is if degree is 2, that is and along with the equation sign here. Okay, then adenagutte quadratic equation. Amele a should not be equal to 0. This condition has to be satisfied. Okay, so general form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. This is the definition of a quadratic equation, or yes, we call it as a general form of the quadratic equation. Now in this chapter also, big task is to frame the equation. Okay, ondsala namage equation form madre, then solving is very easy, because you have learned some methods already in 9th standard how to solve linear or quadratic equations. Okay, I will explain while solving the problem. Okay, so first let us learn how to recognize a quadratic equation and yes, how to frame the equations. That is in exercise 4.1. In exercise 4.1, first main is check whether the following are quadratic equations. That is exercise 4.1. Check whether the following are quadratic equation or not. Yes. Okay, let me take first example, simple one. First problem, that is x plus 1 whole square is equal to 2 into x minus 3. So ನೋಡಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ quadratic equation ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ, because this is square of the binomial. So just by seeing we cannot make out. So what to do? First we need to solve this, simplify this and bring it to the standard form. Okay. Standard form ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ powers must be in decreasing order, highest in the lowest. Okay, decreasing order of the powers. So x plus 1 whole square, this is of the form which identity? A plus 1 whole square. What is a plus 1 whole b? A plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is equal to what is the identity? A square plus b square plus 2ab, or a square plus 2ab plus b square. So let us write this now. A square is x square. Okay, plus 2ab. 2 into a is x. B into b is 1. 2ab plus b square is 1 square, that is 1. Solve RHS also now. Multiply 2 into x, 2x minus 2 3s are 6. So here we get x square plus 2 into x into 1 is 2x. I will bring this 2x to LHS now. Transpose this to LHS. So it is my plus 2x becomes minus 2x plus 1 square is 1. I bring minus 6 also to LHS. Minus 6 becomes plus 6. So it is equal to 0. Okay, because we need to bring 0 here to get the standard form. Cancel. So x square plus 6 plus 1 how much? 7. X square plus 7 is equal to 0. Is it in the standard form? Yes, of course. You may ask me, it is not. We don't have ax square plus bx plus c form here. but we have the first term with power 2. Okay, with power 2. Yes, therefore it is a quadratic equation. Whether we have, even if you have single term x square is equal to 0 bandre kuda, it is quadratic equation only because degree of that equation is 1. Okay, so degree of that equation is 2, not 1, sorry. So x square we have here, so it is a quadratic equation. Okay, here we don't have bx form. Okay, second term we don't have. So first term a x square, here a is equal to 1 and c plus c is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Therefore now this is a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation. Now let us go with fourth problem in this. Once you understand how to solve, you can do it easily. Once you gottadre saaku heng madodanta. Let us say fourth one from this, that is x minus 3 into 2x plus 1. Fourth one, x minus 3 into 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 is equal to x into x plus 5. X into x plus 5. This nodid kule gottagotta quadratic anta? No, it's not possible. So what to do? First we have to multiply and simplify LHS, and here also multiply RHS and simplify it. So binomial multiplication, first term with each of the term, then minus 3 second term into each of the term. So x into 2x, what do we get now? 2x square. X into plus 1 is x, minus 3 2s are 6x, minus into plus minus, 3 1s are 3. It is equal to your x into x, x square plus x into 5, 5x. Okay, now let us transpose the terms in RHS. So it is 2x square. I bring x square here, so it becomes minus x square now. Plus x minus 6x. How much we get? Minus 5x. Okay, plus 1 minus 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. 6 is greater number, so minus 10. Minus 6 5x. I bring this 5x to LHS. So plus 5x becomes minus 5x here. Minus 3 is equal to 0. Yes. 2x square minus x square, what do we get? 1x square or x square. Minus 5 plus minus 5 is minus 10. Sum of two negative numbers is negative. Okay, so 5 plus 5, 10 with same sign. 10x minus 3 is equal to 0. It's a standard form of linear equation standard form of quadratic equation. So x square minus 10x minus 3 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Okay, very simple now. Okay, finish it. Now let us go for one more problem. Let us set last one in this main. It is eighth one. Eighth problem in the first main. That is x cube minus 4x square. X cube minus 4x square minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x minus 2 whole cube. Problems are simple only if you know the identities. Identities martidre definitely it will be difficult. Okay. So x cube we have here. Okay. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಮಗೆ ಅದು ಅಲ್ವಾ ಹೌದಾ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ this cannot be reducible. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So let us simplify RHS using the identity. Which is the identity? A minus B whole cube identity. A minus B whole cube is equal to, what is the identity? A cube minus B cube minus 3AB into A minus B. If you remember this identity, you can solve this easily. So let us write now x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to, what is A cube? X cube. Minus B cube is 2 cube minus 3AB, 3 into x into 2. Don't take minus 2 because identity also A minus B, here also it is in the same form, x minus 2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಡೂ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus 2 ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ B ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ 3 into x is x only into B is 3AB. A is x, B is 2, not minus 2. Then A minus B. A minus B is x minus 2. Multiply now here. Simplify. So x cube minus 4x cube, 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x cube minus 2 cube. 2 cube ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 8 minus 8. Minus 3 2s are 6. 6x into x minus 2. Okay, so x cube without touching LHS, we are solving RHS now. Plus 1 is equal to x cube minus 8. 6x into x. 6x into x is x square. So minus 6x square. Now minus into minus plus. It is 6 into 2. 6 2s are 12x. Now simplify by transposing. How do you do? X cube minus x cube. If I bring my x cube to LHS, it becomes minus x cube and it gets cancelled, isn't it? X cube minus x cube. If you are perfect, you can skip this step. Skip ಮಾಡಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೆಯೋಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ yes we can do. And one more thing you remember, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ they will get cancelled after transposing. ಓಕೆ, ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋಸಿಂಗ್ ದೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್, ಈ ಕಡೆ ತರೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಆ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೇನೆ ಕೂಡ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ write the next step. Okay, so minus 4x square, 4x square. Here minus 6x square we have. If we bring it to LHS, it becomes plus 6x square minus x, and we have plus 12x here. I'll bring it here. Minus 12x it becomes, and plus 1, and here we have minus 8. When we bring it to LHS, it becomes plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, so gets cancelled. Now you can tell the answer. Yes, 6x square minus 4x square is 2x square. 6 minus 4 is 2. Minus 1 plus minus 12. It is minus 13x. 8 plus 1 is 9. Plus 9 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. See, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಎಸ್ ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಇದು ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಟು ನೋ ಅದು ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹೌದಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್. Now I hope you all understood now how to identify whether the given equations are quadratic or not. Okay, so let us go with now statement problem. Here also first task is to frame the statement. Frame the mathematical equation or algebraic equation using the given statement. Question correct ಆಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ equation form ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ big task. ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ನಿಮಗೆ equation form ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ you can solve the equations very easily. Finish this now. Okay, now let us go with word problems. Let us go with the first one, very simple one. The second main in exercise 4.1. Represent the following situations in the form of quadratic equations. Okay. First one. The area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. 528 meters square. The length of the plot in meters is 1 more than twice its breadth. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot. Okay, length and breadth of the plot. Area kottidare avaru, yes, that is 528 meters square, and the length of the plot given. Length of plot given with the conditions. Okay, suppose iga on 10 meter is the length of the breadth is small. Which is the smaller one by seeing the statement? Length is more than twice its breadth. So which is smaller? Breadth kadme, length ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. Okay, so suppose breadth is 10 meter idre, how many times it is? Okay, it is 1 more than twice its breadth. Twice its breadth then 2 times. Suppose if it is 10, 2 times is 2 times are 20. Okay, 1 more than that plus 1 added. Okay, so if we consider breadth, that smaller one always you take as the unknown number. Okay, then you can frame the second one, second term using that x. Okay, x or y, whatever you can, whichever variable you want you can take, or even you can take L and B, that also fine. So right now let me take, because here x and y very familiar irodakke ella problem solve ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಅದನ್ನೇ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, you don't get confused. So let breadth be x, because smaller one ಯಾವ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು breadth. So let the breadth be x meter. Okay, both are in meters, it is given x meter. So what length? What do you write now? Length is twice the breadth plus 1 more than twice the breadth. Okay, twice the breadth is 2 times breadth, so it is in 2x. 1 more than that, so plus 1. Okay, so this is length. And what is the area? Area is 528. Area of the rectangular plot is nothing but area of the rectangle. Area of the plot or rectangular plot is 528 meters square. 528 meter square. Yes, you know the formula to find area of the rectangle. Okay, that is length into breadth. How much it is? It is 528 meters square. Okay, so we know area is equal to, we know that is in short form we can write VKT. We know that. Yes, all of you know that, isn't it? So it is area of the rectangle A is equal to L into B. Okay, what is L, what is B? That is 2x plus 1 is L and B is x. That is L into B over is equal to how much it is? 528. They have given. Simplify this now. 2x into x, what do you get? 2x square plus 1 into x, x. Or if you find it difficult, you can write x here, x into 2x plus 1, that is 2x square, x plus x into 1 is x, is equal to 528. Bring it to standard form. What is general form? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Let us write in that form. So 2x square plus x. I transpose 528 to LHS, so it becomes minus 528 is equal to 0. We got the quadratic equation. Finished. Is it not easy? Yes, it is. So, understanding question is very important. ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ರೀಡ್ 2 times. ಎರಡು ಸಲ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಯು ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ದ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. Now, second one, I don't do, just I'll explain. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. Consecutive. What do you mean by consecutive numbers? Okay, consecutive integers or consecutive numbers. What do you mean by that? You go 1, 2, 3. Andre 3 consecutive numbers. Or 10, 11, 12. 3 consecutive numbers. Here we want only 2 consecutive numbers. It may be 20, 21, 42, 43, 101, 100, 102. Any one comes next. Okay, what totally barattalva? So they are called consecutive numbers. Here they have given product of two consecutive numbers. In algebra dalli how can we take consecutive numbers? Number idre goತ್ತಿrutte. Okay, let me explain with an example. Suppose 3 is a number. Which is its consecutive? Next number 4. 3 plus how much we get? 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Correct, no? So first number is 3. 3 plus 1. Second number is 4. Similarly, I'll take 10 and 11. Okay, 10 and 11. If I consider x as 10, how do we get 11? X plus 1. That is 10 plus, okay, here this 10 plus 1 is 11. So if I take x is equal to 10, what do you get now here? X plus 1 it should be. Or if I take n here, it should be n plus 1. If you want one more number, okay, 3, 4, 5 I want. Okay, next, how I get now? Using x. 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 2 is 5. Similar here, if I want one more number, 12. First number 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 10 plus 2, 12. So here x first number. X plus 1, second number. X plus 2 is third number. Like this. Okay, it continues like this only. So this is the form pattern of consecutive numbers. Okay, so it gottidre you can write any, even if it is 3 number, 4 numbers, just a number you can write. But here what is the question? The product of two consecutive numbers. So if you take one of the number as x, other number will be x plus 1. Or if you take first number as n, second number will be n plus 1. How much it is? It is given that product is 306. So x into x plus 1 is equal to 306. Simplify this, you will get quadratic equation. So that is second problem. Third one also. Let me explain. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. Okay. Our Rohan amma avanginta 26 years doddavaru. Okay. The product of their ages in years 3 years from now will be 360. Okay. The product of their ages in years 3 years from now. Okay. So on 3 years andre enagutte? Suppose iga if Rohan's age small chikkavanu yaru illige Rohan. So let us consider his age as x. So Rohan age na x anta tagondre avana ammana age entu agutte iga x plus 26 years more. Okay, this is Rohan and this is his mother. Okay, Rohan's age x adre Rohan's mother's age will be x plus 26 years. Now it is 3 years from now. That means what? After 3 years. Okay, x is ಈ ವರ್ಷ x ಅಂತಿದ್ರೆ after 3 years ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ Rohan's age? x plus 3. and ಅಮ್ಮನ ಏಜ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ x plus 26 plus 3 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ it is x plus 29 isn't it okay. Now the question is here, the statement is this product, which one, the product of their ages 3 years from now will be 360. So product of these two, that is x plus 3 into x plus 29 is equal to how much? It is 360. Okay, this product is 360. We would like to find Rohan's percentage. That means we want to find the value of x. So first we have to frame, by solving this or by simplifying this, we have to frame a quadratic equation. After framing the quadratic equation, you can find the value of x. Okay, so this is the answer for third question. Okay, simplify this and get the equation yourself. Okay, next. Next, let us go for last problem in this exercise. Okay, so it is fourth one. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. That is the question. Okay. Read the question carefully. Read the question carefully. It is a train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. Uniform speed alli train ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So, yeah, what is the distance traveled? 480 km. Okay, so 480 km travel ಮಾಡಿದೆ. If the speed had been reduced, that is less, 8 km less, suppose ಈಗ 300 km speed ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದೆ train. If it is reduced to 8 km less, that means how much it would be then? 300 minus 8 is 292. Okay, ಅದರ 8 km less ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ then time taken ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 3 hours more to cover the same distance. ಇದೇ same 480 km distance travel ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ it takes 3 hours more. 3 ಗಂಟೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. Okay, then we need to find the speed of the train. Very important question. Okay, so you know the formula to find distance, speed, time, all these things you have learnt in science as well as in mathematics. Yes, what is the formula to find speed? It is distance by time taken. Similarly, what is the formula to find time? Time is nothing but distance by speed. Okay, so time formula is distance by speed. What is asked to find in the question? So that is speed of the train. So let us consider that as x. Okay, variable, unknown. Okay, if x is the speed and distance is uniform for both, distance is same for both, equal. First case allo distance covered as to 480 km. Second case allo distance covered as to 480 km. Okay, so what is the, which is the unknown here? Speed ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ, time ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. But time na we can write using the distance and speed. Okay, because we have taken speed as x. So let us frame the equation to form time in different cases. Okay, so let us take first case now. First you write what are given in the question. It is distance, total distance, or distance, simply we can write distance. Total distance traveled is how much? 480 km. Now first case, case 1. And let us take x is the speed, uniform speed it is given. Okay, so let us consider x as the speed. Let x be the speed of the train in both the cases. Speed of the train. Uniform speed andre ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ it doesn't mean that speed is same in both. Okay, ಎರಡು ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್. But once it starts, ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಅದೇ ಸ್ಪೀಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ that is the meaning of uniform speed. Okay, so total distance is 480 km. Let x be the speed of the train. Okay, so time taken, what is the formula? Time is distance by speed. Okay, let us take case 1 now. Case 1. Okay, case 1 is speed is x and distance traveled is 480. Let me take this as t1 is time taken. Okay, so time taken, let me take it as t1 is equal to distance 480 kilometer by speed x. Okay, this is 1. Okay, just write it, case 1 it is. Next in case 2. Case 2. What is the speed now? 8 kilometer less. Okay, speed is 8 kilometer less. 8 kilometer less it is. So we can take that is x minus 8. This is speed. It is x minus 8. Now what is t2? But distance traveled is same. So t2, that is time in the second case, is t2 is equal to distance by speed, that is 480 by x minus 8. Now one more condition is given. If the train goes with this speed, the time taken, what is the difference in timings? How much? It is 3 years. Okay, second case it takes 3 years more. Okay, so what is the difference? T1 minus T2, which is more? Second case it takes more time, means time taken is here more in this case. Okay, here T1 time taken is less. How much is more? 3 times, 3 years more. Okay, so T2 minus time taken in second time, okay, that is more, and time taken in first time, in the first case. So the difference is how much? 3 years. Okay, given that T2, the difference is how much? Difference in time is how much? 3 years. Time is 3 years. So we can write T2 minus T1 is equal to 3. Let us substitute now. T2 is 480 by x minus 8. So 480 by x minus 8 minus 480 by x is equal to, what do we get? It is time 3, difference is 3. So 480 by x minus 8 minus 480 by x is equal to 3. Let us simplify this now. Yes, suppose ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ 1/2 minus 1/3 ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು? ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ LCM, isn't it? To get common denominator, we'll take LCM. What is LCM of 2 and 3? Since both are prime numbers, 2 into 3, 6 is the LCM. Then what do you do? Multiply here this with 3 and this with which one? 2. So we get 3 ones are 3 minus 2 ones are 2 by common denominator is 6. Same thing we must do here also. Okay, so that is so let us LCM is we don't have numbers here, algebraic terms ಇದೆ. So algebraic terms ಗೆ LCM ಅಂತ ರೋ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ LCM ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. So what should be done? Their product itself LCM or common denominator. Okay, so x into x minus 8 or x minus 8 into x, that is LCM. And here 480 into x, 480x minus 480 into x minus 8. ನಾವು ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ತರ ಈಗ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ನ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 3. Okay, so multiply and transpose this. Here numerator will be 480x minus 480 into x is 480x minus into minus plus, it is 480 into 8. 8 zeros are 0, 8 8s are 64, then 8 4s are 32 plus 638, 3840 is equal to, transpose this to RHS, so it has to be multiplied, is equal to, we get 3 into x minus 8. X into x minus 8. So here 480x minus 480x get cancelled. So it is 3840 remains here is equal to, here substitute, multiply 3x into x is 3x square minus 3 8s are 24x. So just bring either 0 is equal to x plus ax square plus bx plus c, or ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Both are same, isn't it? Whether 0 comes on the right side or left side, that doesn't matter. Okay, so I write 0 here. Now I bring this to this other side. So 3x square minus 24x minus 3840, because I am shifting or transposing 3840 to RHS now. This minus 3840. So this is nothing but 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 is equal to 0. We got the standard form of a quadratic equation. Okay, this is our required equation. So here framing the equation is little bit complicated. So you have to read the question once or twice. Okay, understand the question. Okay, then frame the equation. So in today's class we have learned what is quadratic equation, what is the general form, and how to frame quadratic equation using the given statement. So let us end today's session. Thank you and bye bye. Before leaving the session, yes, I want to say please join the class and bring your friends also. Subscribe the channel and continue with learning maths. Okay, so let us conclude today's session. Thank you and bye bye.